Hello and welcome you all. Today we will do some questions based on exercise 1.6 and miscellaneous of our chapter 1 sets. So our first question for today is the number of elements in the power set of null set are. Now since we know that number of elements in power set is equal to 2 to the power n, where n is number of elements in a set. So here our set is null, where number of elements are 0. So 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1. So here option number B is correct. Now our second question for today is for set A union A is equal to A. And this is A, law of U, B, law of identity element, C, idempotent law, and D, commutative law. Now, since we know the properties of union, in which A union A is equal to A, which is idempotent law. So option number C. Now our third question for today is a survey shows that 63% of Americans like cheese, whereas 76% like apples. If X% of the Americans like both cheese and apples, then find the value of X. According to our question, let A be Americans likes cheese and B be Americans likes apple. So number of Americans like cheese is 63 and number of Americans like apples is 76. Therefore, n of A is equal to 63 and n of B is equal to 76. Now as we know that n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. So from here we get n of A union B is equal to 63 plus 76 minus n of A intersection B. From here we get n of A union B is equal to 63 plus 76, which is 139 minus n of A intersection B. And now we know that number of Americans are 100%. So let n of A union B is less than equal to 100. And now we know that n of A union B is equal to 139 minus n of A intersection B, which is less than equal to 100. So from here we get n of A intersection B is greater than equal to 39. And we know that n of A intersection B is Americans which like both cheese and apples. So from here we get X is greater than equal to 39. And now there is some maximum value of X which we have to find out. Now since we know that A intersection B is a subset of A and A intersection B is also subset of B. So number of Americans like both cheese and apples is less than equal to 63, or number of person like both cheese and apple is less than equal to 76. So from here the maximum intersection which is possible where Americans like both cheese and apples are less than equal to 63. So from here we get the range of X which is greater than equal to 36 and less than equal to 63. Here the maximum value of X is 63 and minimum value is 36. And now our fourth question for today is, in each of the following determine whether the statement is true or false. If it is true, prove it, and if it is false, give an example. So in first part, if X belongs to A and A belongs to B, then X belongs to B. So let's say student that X is equal to 1 and set A is equal to 1 comma 2 in close curly braces. Now as per our question, here 1 belongs to A and let's say a set B is equal to 1 comma 2 in close curly braces comma 3, where elements of A which belongs to set B. So from here we can see that X belongs to A and A belongs to B, but X does not belongs to set B. So we can say that the statement is false. In second part, if A is subset of B and B belongs to C, then A belongs to C. Now let's say a set A is equal to 1 comma 2 in close curly braces and set B is equal to 1 2 3 in close curly braces. Now as per our question that A is a subset of B and B belongs to set C. So let set C is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 in close curly braces comma 4. Now clearly you can see that here B belongs to set C. So A is a subset of B and B belongs to C, but we can see that A does not belongs to set C. So again the statement is false. Now in third part, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, then A is a subset of C. Now let's say a set A is equal to 1 comma 2 in close curly braces and set B is equal to 1 2 3 in close curly braces and set C is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. So from here we can see that A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, and also A is a subset of C. So yes, the statement is true in third case. Now in fourth part, if A is not the subset of B and B is not the subset of C, then A is not the subset of C. Student, let's say a set A is equal to 1 comma 2 in close curly braces and set B is equal to 4 comma 5 comma 6 in close curly braces and set C is equal to 1 2 7 and 8 in close curly braces. So from here you can clearly see that elements of A are not present in set B. So from here we can say that A is not the subset of B and B is also not the subset of C. So from here we can clearly see that A is a subset of C. So again, the statement is false. Now, in fifth part, if X belongs to A and A is not the subset of B, then X belongs to B. Let's say, student, that X is equal to 1 and set A is equal to 1, 2. So from here, 1 belongs to A, which is true. And let's say a set B, which is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7 in close curly braces. And also A is not the subset of B. Now, we can clearly see that X does not belongs to set B. So again, the statement is false in fifth part. And now, in sixth part, if A is a subset of B and X does not belongs to B, then X does not belongs to A. So let's say a set A is equal to 1, 2 in close curly braces and set B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 in close curly braces. Now let's say X is equal to 5. So here you can clearly see that A is a subset of B and X does not belongs to B. Therefore, X is also does not belongs to set A. So yes, the statement is true. And now complete all the exercise of our chapter 1 sets. And if you find difficulty in any questions, kindly feel free to contact me anytime. Thank you so much.